Hello everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Today I would like to share with you my story about downsizing, and it's actually related to makeup. Now, I love makeup. I have collected it for years and I'm kind of addicted to it. I mean, I do think I've got kind of I've realized it's a little bit of a problem. It came to light when I was moving into a more flexible lifestyle. Some of you know that I'm now living in a small space. I'm traveling from place to place with really one suitcase, and I don't have a lot of room for makeup. So I stored a lot of it in my storage unit, my little storage unit. And I went over there the other day and I saw there was so much makeup. I mean, honestly, excessive amounts of it. And so I thought, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go back home. I'm going to sort out my makeup and donate some what I can if it hasn't been used, because a lot of the makeup I purchase is, just to show you when I do my videos. But anyway, I decided to really downsize from a huge box. I mean, I'm talking very weighty, heavy box of makeup to 4 little bags. Now, by the way, these are by a woman called Ali Glines. These are makeup bags that I bought about 5 years ago. I don't even know if she still sells them, but they're really, really good. And I've got several of them. So I thought, well, look, I'll put face in one. That's foundations and skin products. Eyes, makeup for the eyes, makeup for the cheeks, and lips. And I've got 4 of these. And I'm going to go through them. And it's probably going to take about at least 60 minutes, 40 minutes, I don't know. I'm going to keep going because you may want to pop in and pop out and, and watch it as I'm going through this, because all this makeup that I've got are things that I had duplicates of, that I, really, really treasure. And I decided to really stop being so focused on brand and luxury versus drugstore, and just share with you what I'm saving, what is left after I did my massive downsizing. So let's start with face. Now, face for me is pretty straightforward because I do use the same products all the time. Opening it up, here we are. Okay, it's a lot, but I'll go quickly. Now, I have a couple of products. First of all, like a skincare, always going to be my Growing Younger Gracefully facial oil and eye serum. These, they don't ever leave my side. I use it all the time. This is my skin primer. That's it. Moisturizer, primer, nothing else is used. Honestly, I'll put the link below if you're interested, because it's a great, great product. Then for the base of my foundation, I use 2 things, and I've got them here. I've got 2 of them because I love this so much, but I know I don't need 2, but they're here. It's by Catrice. It's called All Over Glow Tint. I mix this with my Max Factor. It's almost like a creamy tinted moisturizer. I've talked about it before. Discontinued, but you can get lots and lots of these that are, equally lightweight. And I put it on almost like a moisturizer on my skin with this glow tint. So that's those 2 things. And then I use, well, here's an example, by the way, of one that you could use in place of the Max Factor. This is the Wet n Wild tinted tinted hydrator, and it's really equally lightweight and very good. I'm keeping that. I'm keeping my IT Cosmetics concealer. I have gone through, I don't know, tens of concealers over my life. I've gone through periods where I just don't wear concealer anymore, but I did decide to keep this one because for me, it's the best. It's the Bye Bye Under Eye, and it's the IT Cosmetics concealer. I'm keeping a couple of foundations, just 3. I've got e.l.f. It's Soft Glam. There's another one that's come out recently, which is it's more of a matte Soft Glam, but this is the original Soft Glam. This is my Lavera. It's actually a Swiss brand. It's one I really, really love. It's very similar to CoverGirl, which I also like, but I'm not keeping that, just the Lavera. And it's called Hyaluron Liquid Foundation. I will try to put the links in the description underneath, but a lot of this is not available in the States, but you've got equivalent products. This one is from Greece. It's my Radiant Cosmetics foundation. It's the water, what's it called? Wonderlight. Wonderlight. And that is actually what I've got on today, on top of my my Max Factor, the Wonderlight. I really like it. It's available online. It's Radiant Cosmetics, and you can buy it, but it's pricey, maybe at $20. All the other ones were kind of lower price. What else have I got here? Oh, this is a turmeric eye cream or eye base that I do have in the face box. I've got, oh, this is, yeah, I decided to keep this one. It's by, what's it called? Westman Atelier. It's not a brand I use very often, but I did buy this at one called Petal when I was in the UK, and I really, really like that a lot. It's kind of a blushy foundation. Really, really like it. So that's my box of foundation face products. Actually, the Petal, to be honest, is more of a blush. I don't know why it's in this box. But anyway, these are the basic things that I put on my face before I even start anything else. So that's the foundation box, the face box. That's all I'm keeping. That is it. Now, let's move on to eyes, because eyes are kind of my weakness, because I do like putting on eye makeup. I like sparkly makeup, and it's really difficult to turn things away. I used to have many beauty influencers and people that shared lots of eyeshadow palettes, but I really, really cut it down. So I want to share with you what I've kept. Okay, first of all, I'm going to get these organized here. Bases. I've got the Art Deco, which is like a creamy base that you put on your eye first. I got this recently, and I found it's really, honestly, one of the very, very best. But I also have my Auric, which, you know, I've been using for years. Many of you know this product, Auric. It's called Temper. Now, I haven't got it on today. I've actually got just this one on today, the base. But I use this all the time. It's expensive. It's like $30. So I don't actually, you know, keep that too much. It's got a really beautiful color. The texture is wonderful, but it's expensive. So I kind of don't use that one so much. Art Deco is cheaper. Then I've got a couple of things here. I'll do them in order, I think, if I can find them. Eyebrows. You know, I used to use all the time Maybelline Tattoo Brow, and I do actually have that in another box because I'm taking some things on a trip. But so I do use the Maybelline Tattoo Brow, but this one by Wycon is really good, and it's called has it got a name? It's like eyebrow mascara, but it's really, really useful for just the eyebrow shape. And you can see it's a little darker than what I normally wear, but I do like this one, and that's a drugstore brand, of course, too. So in terms of let's see. Oh, this is a new one. I decided to keep this one because I really do love it. In fact, I might put some on, actually. This is the Catrice Cinderella. It's a little powder. Oh, put too much there. It's a powder eyeshadow and like a little case. So pretty and cute. But I do love this one, and I'm going to put it on. Very creamy when you rub it into your hand. I actually had to put something else on here, but this is such a pretty one that I just thought I'd show it to you. A drugstore. This is drugstore, Catrice. Really, really nice and affordable. And I love it. There we go. So that's a little addition, but I'm keeping that one. I've got an Art Deco set here, which I like Art Deco products. These are little eyeshadows that are just almost finished, but I do like the convenience of these, and I'm keeping that one. That's Art Deco. Oh, here's another eyebrow option I've got. This one is by... oh, this is Morphe. I've talked about this one, Brow Tease. This one and the other one I mentioned, and this one by Draw Your Brow by Wycon. These are the two that I use now more often. And they're like mascara eyebrow products. Both really good. Let's see, what else have I got in here? Oh, okay, I did keep this, my eyelash curler, although I don't use it so much anymore, but I'm going to keep it because it is important that you curl your eyelashes if you want like a really strong effect. Eyeshadow, what else have I got in here that I really love? I've got one MAC eyeshadow I'm keeping. It's called Nude Model. It's just beautiful. It's the only MAC I'm going to keep. I love it so much. It's more like a beigey pinky color. I can't really describe it, but it's gorgeous. That's staying in there. My Radiant, no, it's not Radiant, 17 eyeshadow. It's almost gone. This is another Greek product that I kept because it's called Nude, and it's their metallic eyeshadow range 01 Nude. You can get it online. You can order it. It's called 17 with a funny 7, but it's a Greek line, and you can get it. They ship internationally. What else have I got here? Mascaras. Okay, mascara. I've got my Catrice Hyper Lash. When you go to the Catrice or e.l.f. counter, you see like 100 mascaras. This one I really, really like, Hyper Lash. It comes in brown and also black. And then the other eye mascara that I've kept is this one by L'Oreal, and it's the Panorama. I mean, L'Oreal is beautiful. They've got so many amazing products. And by the way, I didn't mention this to you. I'm talking to them right now. They are really trying to get me to be an ambassador for them. And I think they realize very wisely that I've actually got a community of older women who they could possibly talk to. And I think for them, that's kind of important. So we're talking about it. I don't want to have any contract with them where I have to say certain things or, I have to pretend that I love something when I don't. So I'm working with them just to, share the product, and I'll talk to them. This is my favorite mascara, and that's genuine. Panorama. I really, really love it. What else have I got in here? Oh, Catrice eyeshadow. This is the Art Couture. I'm keeping that one. And finally, for eyeshadows, I have actually got my, I kept this because it's now discontinued. It's Toasted by Urban Decay. It's very similar to the 17, which is why I actually bought the 17. But it's falling apart a little bit, but it's Toasted. Really, really good eyeshadow. You can get it on eBay. I mean, it's around, but it's now discontinued. So that's mascaras. I've got an eyeliner that I kept, which is this one by Winky Lux. It's a really nice, I haven't got any on today, but it's a nice brush. Easy, you just literally almost hold it on your eyelid and pull it across. Super, super easy, not fiddly at all. So that's the Winky Lux eyeliner. And the last thing in my eye box is my Pat McGrath Treasure. I bought this, it was a special offer. It's just two little eyeshadows. Can you see this one, how well used that is? It's really, really pretty, and there's kind of a goldy color. But I decided to keep that one because it was a treasure. It was on special offer, $25 for this tiny little two-pan eyeshadow palette. But that's it. So I've got a couple of, I've got the MAC, which is expensive, and the Auric. But most of the stuff in my eye box is drugstore. And that's what I'm keeping in my eye container. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's it. This one goes back in. That was like $5, that one from Catrice. So let me put that over there. So that's my eyes, and that's just it. And there's more room, but I'm not filling it up to the top. So that's eyes. Let's do cheeks. This will be the kind of one of the quicker ones because I haven't got that much in here. I decided to really, really cut down on cheek stuff. It's still a lot, but here we are. Okay, so I've got two products from Ariane Pool. I kept these both in the it's contouring, this is the bronzer, and this is the eyeshadow. They're really worn. I've talked about these before. The cream blush is in Sunset. The bronzer is in Golden Sun. And these are just like by my side always, and they're really well used. I've got a couple of products from Catrice, in fact, 3. These are the new cheek, as you can see, coral and pink. They're called Glow Blush Drops. And I actually got it on today. I've got the pink on today, which I really, really like. Those have been a great purchase, and I can't find them anymore. I think they were like a limited edition, so I'm glad I got them. I've got a baked blush by Catrice as well, which is a category of blush that I think you all are aware of. It's the way that it's made. It's kind of mound. There's a mound, but it's made in a way that's very creamy. It's powder, but it goes on in a creamy way. So I'm keeping that one, and that's the one that's called Cloud Pink. Looks a bit corally, but it's actually a pink when you put it on. I've got I've got this one by hand. This has been discontinued ages ago. It's a really nice corally blush, and it's almost gone, but I kept it in there. I've got Dibs. This is a great one, and I would recommend this to anyone. It's got a bronzer on one side and a blush on the other side. I often take, these are cream. I often take this when I travel. I really, really like that so much. And also I've got one by Stila, which is a similar idea. It's the blush is a kind of a corally peachy color, and then there's a bronzer on the other side too. So those are like ones that are double duty, which I actually love that kind of makeup. Maybe you do too. But I've got, this is a Morphe bronzer too that I decided to keep. It's a really nice color for me. It's very light, but if you're just doing here and a little bit underneath, it's a super, super product. And Morphe, of course. I'm in love with Morphe, but it's a high-end drugstore, and I don't like all their products, so I decided to keep that. This one is, do you know, I think this is the Petal. I think I got two of these maybe. This is the blush by West Van Atelier. Let me show it to you. It's really cool. Yeah, this is the Petal. Don't know what the other one was. I'll have to go back. But it's a beautiful color. Pink, pink, pink. And then I've got, oh, this is a good one here that I want to share with you for affordability. This is by Catrice. It's called Magic Shaper. I've used it really well. It's got bronzer here, kind of contour mixing, blushes, and a highlighter. And it's like under $10. Well, it's about $8. I've mentioned this one before, but I keep it. It's called Magic Shaper. And I keep that. And I've got a final one in here, which I'll share, which is my luxury brand Treat. This is by Yves Saint Laurent. These blushes are out of this world. Having said that, I bought two of them. This one's called, I think it's 93. Really, really pretty. Beautiful on. It's a peachy color, so I haven't got it on today. But it's such a pretty, pretty color. And it stays on. I mean, they really are gorgeous. But the other one I bought was a pink. And again, it cost like $40. It was really expensive. I got completely sucked into it. But it broke. I took it on a trip, and even though it's in a very sturdy case, it broke. So I had to throw it away, which was a shame. But anyway, that's still my one luxury item in my cheek box. And I put everything back. I'm actually really proud of myself, guys. I know this seems like a lot of makeup, but when I look at what I've, not thrown away, but given away and put into boxes to donate, yeah, it's to me a lot. Let's see. Okay, so that's my cheeks. And then the last one is lips. And I won't go through everything in my lip box because I actually do have some doubles of things in here because I do have really a limited kind of group of makeup that I truly, truly love. You all know about my Eveline, which is what I've got on today. This is my pink 488. I've got like 5 of these. 1, 2, and so on. I've got this product from, it's called Context. This is a really cool gloss. It's, again, a little expensive, but it's, I'll show you what it looks like when you put it on. Here. Can you see how that sort of softens and lightens your lipstick? And it's also a gloss that has some substance to it. So I really love this. This is my last one, and I need to get some more, I think, of that one because I do use it almost every time I apply makeup. In terms of lip liners, I kept my 3 that I use all the time. They're all different colors. They're actually lifter liner from Maybelline. You can see this one's shorter than the others. But the lifter liner, if you're going to use a liner to shape your lips, best, in my opinion, best of anything, drugstore, luxury, anywhere. Here's another 488. Let's see, what else have I got? Oh, I've got one MAC product, which I bought when I was in the UK. This is so pretty. It's a coral color. I actually do that sometimes. I don't know if you do, like cut the top off, because when you try to do it with that sharp point, it doesn't do what you want on your lips. So I've got this one from MAC, which is, it's called something like hibiscus or, oh, flamingo. Unique. Honestly, I've looked everywhere kind of for peachy color. We talked about this, but I did find a cool Wet n Wild one, which I've kept, which is very similar to the MAC. And this is like 22 or 3. Very, very affordable. It doesn't go down. It's, yeah, plastic, but those two are very similar. Let's see what else I've got in here, duplicates. This one I've got, I think, 3 of. This is my Diamond Glaze by Catrice. Beautiful gloss, shimmery, really, really nice. I've got some, a brand of lipstick that I absolutely adore, and I've got 3 of them in here. It's Milani. You cannot get Milani very easily. I know you in the States, you have a much better opportunity, but these 3 are Nude Cream, 26, Tropical Nude, 86, and Fruit Punch, 11. Those are my 3 pink and coral options that I put on my lips. Oh, this is the Wet n Wild. It's called, is it Mega Last or I can't remember the name. I'll try to find it, but it's similar to the Diamond Glaze. This one came out first, actually, though. I've had that for a long time. What else have I got? This one is actually the only one I've got left from a group that were sent to me, actually, by City Lips. And I did a little video on City Lips. And the only one I really kept was this one, which is the watermelon. And I really, really like this color. And it's it's similar to the Context. If you're going to think about two lip glosses that are kind of a little substantive. I told you it was going to take 20 minutes to go through all this. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I might stop soon. And I've got some, and then the last ones I've got in here is this Revlon. And these Revlons, this is 610. They're like a shine. I think they're called Shine Glow or something like that. Hold on. What are they called? It says it's new, but they've been brought back. Yeah, there's Shine, Revlon Shine lipsticks. And that's it. I've got duplicates in there, so I don't want to show all the dupes, but those are my core lipsticks. I've got a peach series and a pink series, and I think that's enough. So this is all the makeup now that I own, genuinely. I've got a little bag that I'm starting for travel, which I mentioned that there were a couple of things in there already, but they're going to get pulled from here. This is enough. This is enough. And, I look at some influencers. I don't consider myself a makeup influencer because that's not my focus. But I do consider that I share with you, my products. And some of them just have a ridiculous amount of makeup. And I felt really good when I got these down to the 4 little boxes, 4 little boxes of categories: face, eyes, lips, and cheeks. And I'm going to try to stay with these now and make it a rule. And if I put a new one in there, I take an old one out and try to be religious about that, because why not? I need some money saved, and I need my life to get simpler. And I'm really glad I made this decision. So I hope that you didn't find this too incredibly boring. I wanted to share with you because it's important to me, not just that I did it and that I'm winning the battle of downsizing on so many levels in my life right now. And yeah, there's some stuff going on, and I won't go into the personal details right now, because I think that as we get older, letting go of things, releasing clothes and cosmetics and gadgets and things, suitcases even, and even people, we have to let some stuff go. And maybe that's another time, another video. Didn't mean to go that direction, to be honest, but here we are with cosmetics. Hope it's been helpful and interesting, and I'd love to hear your stories too about makeup. Have you decided to let things go, or are you still accumulating like crazy? Anyway, share your favorite brands, share what you love, and I'll do my best to keep, gathering things I then can give away, when I show them to you, and we can have our fun, shining moments together. Okay, everyone, take really good care.